Welcome back to Barf City, episode 63. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin. Hmm.
So, how's your weekend so far?
Not bad. My mom came over yesterday and we celebrated my birthday yesterday. So even though it's not until Thursday, but
Yeah.
or I guess when this podcast uploads, it'll be my birthday.
Yeah, by the time this podcast comes in, this episode's out.
Oh man, my throat's so dry.
Just
But
comment down below. Happy birthday
that's right.
to the
I want all
few
the
viewers
birthday
we
wish.
have.
I'm officially turning 29, so I'm kind of scared. So
Yeah. He started going backwards, guys.
okay, fine. I'm 31. Mm. Just silence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even though you're the older of us too.
Am I?
Yeah.
Or is that just what I want you to think?
Yeah. Considering I've seen your license.
Nope. That was a fake license.
Oh, is that why the picture was so goofy?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. I made a couple of boo-boos, but this new license I got, I think I did a better job with this one. So I've practiced a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't do much yesterday, except for watch watch Final Destination Bloodlines again with my roommates because
Um,
they wanted to watch it, but me and the wife watched it.
they hadn't watched it yet.
No, they hadn't watched it yet, so I was like, oh, I mean, we'll watch. I'll watch it with y'all Saturday. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, I just kind of watched random YouTube videos and chilled on my phone. And then today, though, because one of my roommates been playing the new Digimon game,
Yeah.
and I decided to download the demo and try the demo out. Because with this game, with this is one of the ones where if you play the demo, you can get some boosted stuff, or when the game you actually play the actual game, you can continue your save, whatever. Man, it's fucking good. Just a little bit of the but I get to you get to play in the demo. It's fucking good. Uh, they really went to depths of the Digievolutions and stuff. In fact, with Digimon, certain rookies have different paths and the champions they can become and shit.
Yeah.
And but if you choose a path, like say I want Agumon to go into Greymon, but then I change my mind, I want Agumon to go into crap. I forgot all the other. So he's got I think it's five different champions you could technically digivolve Agumon to.
Hmm.
As a you don't want Greymon no more. You can actually de-digivolve Greymon back to Agumon, and then as long as you still meet the requirements, digivolve him to one of the other branches that he can digivolve to.
Oh, excuse me.
So you're not, it's not like Pokemon, how they evolve, you're kind of locked into it. If you decided oh shit, I really didn't want him to evolve.
Yeah.
Because like with Pikachu, you don't want Pikachu to evolve into a Raichu for the longest fucking time. Because Pikachu learns some really powerful moves as just Pikachu if you don't let a Pikachu evolve.
Yeah.
And so you always have to be like, oh, no, cancel the, no, don't evolve. But with this game, if you decide you regret, the Digievolution to rookie or champion, or because it goes from in training to lesser to rookie to champion to ultimate. And if you regret any of the ways you did it, you could always just de-digivolve back and go a different route. Also, it's doing something that ain't no game has ever done. So not even, any of the Pokemon games, nothing. So you know how in Pokemon you have to get the EXP share and EXP share all for your whole party to get XP, right? Unless they're
Yep.
battling.
Yeah.
Well, in this game, the one before this, they implemented because you have reserves. So you have your initial 3 to 4 that I guess I think because it shows 3, but there's a section down when I go back to the menu. So I'm guessing you unlock to have 4 Digimon in a battle at a time. I don't know yet. I'd have to ask my roommate if that's the case, why that's there.
Hmm.
But you then have the reserves, which those automatically get switched in when the ones you're battling with die. And but there's also one in your the rest are in your box, which you have 999 slots. So you have 999 Digimon that you can have in your inventory at any time. And but that entire inventory section now gets XP. All your Digimon get XP across the board, even if you destroyed the Digimon you fought with just one Digimon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the Digimon are out in the world. You can see them. You can actually attack them first, and if it's only one Digimon, it'll just, you won't go into the battle mode. But if there's turns out that Digimon you attacked is actually a group of 2 or more, 2 to 3, then you'll go into the fight. But one of the 3 Digimon, which is the one that you see initially, will automatically be defeated, and it's your turn instant. But if they catch you first, it's their turn instant. So you can actually see them come run at you. As soon as they run at you, you can hit the trigger. I've been doing it. If I catch them time, I hit left trigger because you do a scan, and it freezes everything, and then I hit the right trigger to send whichever Digimon after them to attack it. But you can do that, like if you fight a champions or whatever, when they have ones that have the massive health bars above them.
Yeah.
If you hit them first before they can hit catch you, you actually deal about half their health. So you start the battle off with them weakened. Yeah, and you can ride most of your Digimon.
You can ride most of them.
Yeah, there's only a few I think that you can't ride. It's really fun,
Yeah,
and
it sounds
apparently,
pretty cool.
huh?
It sounds pretty cool.
And apparently, a lot of Pokemon fans are leaving Pokemon for it. Well, I mean, their new game fucking
Oop.
looks like it's gonna suck in a sense. Like they're trying to implement, real world battling mechanics, where the Pokemon shows up right in front of you, you actually watch them battle. You're not in a turn-based thing. But
Yeah.
to have your Pokemon dodge, you actually have to move your character around and the Pokemon follows you to dodge.
Huh.
And then in this new game, instead of being in a whole region like you are in the other games, you're just in a city. It's literally just a city.
Hmm.
All your routes are alleys and parks, and then rooftops. You don't get to ride none of the Pokemon, which the previous games have done. Uh, Again, you're stuck to just a city, which the city looks like crap. All the buildings look copy paste. The windows are in the balconies are all flat.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't look good. So when you get a game that looks as vibrant and lively as this Digimon game and is doing, is building upon what it previously did and making more to it and enhancing it, people are flocking to it more. A lot of Pokemon players are flocking to it. Plus, with of course, Pokemon doing that, Nintendo and Niantic and all them doing that BS of trying to patent pocket monsters and the catching mechanics. Digimon went off and said, you know what, fuck it. Their fucking Digidevice is a gun. Yeah. Because I think it's their phone. It flips
Oh,
down, changes, pulls out. It's a gun that charges up and they shoot out the beam and a pixel art of the Digimon is in the beam and it flashes a little bit and then the Digimon comes out of it. It's like they're downloading it into the real world from the digital world, which again, you have the digital world you can go into. So you can go all over the digital world. Then you have the real world that you can go fight stuff in. And then apparently later you get the a device that allows you just to time travel. So, I mean,
yes, I've never played a Digimon game. I never could get into Pokemon games really. I tried to play a few of them, but well, I tried to play a few of them on the what was it, the Nintendo DS back in the early
hmm
2010s. I couldn't get into any of them. So
yeah, the older games, it's like, Nintendo was doing great with the Pokemon franchise. And they were building upon it, building upon it, building upon it, make it cooler, whatever. And then lately it's just gotten to the point where it's like, oh, they'll like Pikachu, let's go Pikachu and let's go Eevee has majority a good chunk of the Pokemon rideable. And then the next game, Legends of Arceus, you have some rideable Pokemon. Just like five, six, whatever, these
yeah,
specific Pokemon. And then the next game, you only have two Pokemon you can ride, which are the like basically the legendaries of that game. And then now you got no Pokemon to ride. And all the games have lately been coming out been glitchy as hell, almost unfinished, like looking like unfinished, projects.
yeah.
And Nintendo's over here saying, "Oh, we're gonna, charge prices that we think is, it's worth from the amount of effort we put into it." Bitch, you ain't put no effort into it. At this
Like y'all
point,
might
that
want
bitch,
to put a little bit more effort into it if that's the case, yeah. Or
yeah,
lower
because
the
like,
price, yeah.
yeah, because bitch, the effort you've done into it, that motherfucker's only like a $20 game. I've seen $20 games that are done better than this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hell, there's a fan-made Ben 10 game that I've seen someone on YouTube was looking at, made by one guy. The buildings are destroyable. There's cars that are destroyable. Multiple different aliens and attacks and ultimate forms and crime to stop. Like this is one dude making this entire fucking game, this fan game,
Yeah.
and he's outshining fucking Nintendo.
Yeah, it's amazing what some independent developers will do with you know, when you can tell that they actually care about the product that they're making. You know, they can
Yeah,
really outdo some of these AAA companies sometimes. So, not always, but sometimes. So,
yeah.
oh man.
And the thing is, they might not outdo them in like design looks a
Yeah.
lot of times because they don't have the budget to make it look triple A.
Yeah. But it also can depend on your preferences too, because me personally, I actually like 2D games. So, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
do too.
but if you want like a 3D game with fluent art, you know, art movements and stuff like that, yeah, you're probably not gonna get that from an indie developer. But yeah,
No. Now, the one
At
thing that
least not one person anyway. Yeah.
does irritate me when it comes to a lot of these indie developers and these smaller title games is there games I'd want to play
Yeah.
if they weren't the type of mechanic they are. Like, I like the Diablo games. I played them a lot in past, but I don't like the top-down view stuff as much.
Or
Or the
oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah.
click point stuff. Like, oh, move your man over here. They do this. Point and click, move your man over here.
If it's done certain ways, I don't mind it as much. It's not a preference of mine, but yeah,
Like, I don't mind turn-based stuff.
yeah,
You can make turn-based things look cool.
yeah.
But I want to be able to like walk around my world I'm in, and I don't want to look from above my character. I want to look either from behind them or first person.
I like the like I like it. My favorite way to play a game is top down view, but I like to control step by step. I usually don't prefer the clicking where you want them to go. I want to just like walk around
Yeah,
with the either the WASD or hero keys, like Final Fantasy style, like where they're walking around the towns and stuff like that.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess
That's what I like. But I
I
like,
can,
the 3D games too, though. So
yeah. I mean, you played a lot of Skyrim.
yeah, yeah. That's just my I'm probably just kind of like biased toward that because of the fact of the types of game I grew up playing. I played a lot of GBA games and stuff like that, and a lot of them played like that. So that's probably why. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind in a sense sometimes doing the top down,
yeah,
but there's too many games do it, and it's just kind of getting old.
yeah,
I'm like, and most top-down games have such limitations to your characters. But I mean, if one catches my interest, I'll play it. But
yeah,
only if I can just move my character around like you're saying. But if I have to click, I won't play it.
yeah. The only exception with a certain genre, I will say that I do prefer 3D over 2D over is platformers. 3D platformers
Yes,
are better than 2D platformers, in my
because
opinion. So, because
you can
you
see
can
the
move
whole
around
platform.
freely, and yeah, so because 2D, it's like you kind of have to do side scrolling. That's really the only way to do it, and side scrolling to me is just not as fun as freely walking around. So,
Yeah,
mm.
I mean, I can play some side-scroller games,
Yeah, don't
but
get me wrong,
like,
I still love like classic Mario and stuff like that, but like it's just not my preference. I would prefer a 3D game. So,
hmm man,
but just personally, but yeah.
yeah, just looking like a lot of big game developers are just don't know what to do with their shit. Damn, I'm yawning.
New stuff that
Oh, my body aches. But no, yeah. Like,
Jeez. Sorry.
there's so much the Pokemon franchise could have done. And like looking at just that demo for Digimon, like that would be the aspect, that would be the battle style I would love because your Pokemon do follow you some. I mean, your Digimon do follow you,
Hmm.
and well, of course, the ones you have as your primary team. Uh, and like I said, you can make them go ahead and do the initial attack first. You see all the Digimon, you see most of the Digimon in the world. Sometimes there's random encounters, like how old school Pokemon was. One time I got a surprise attack because I was going through this area and there were Digimon that were knocked out, just laying on the ground. And you go over there and you examine them and you just move them on. Oh, I thought this one Digimon was knocked out, so I just walked up near him. All of a sudden, he jumps up and attacks me. Oh, motherfucker! Like I thought you was one of those assholes getting knocked out before I showed up. Yeah, but it was kind of funny. And oh, best way to capture. well, technically you don't even capture the Digimon to get them. So what you do is you defeat the Digimon, which when you defeat them, you also learn what kind of moves attack hurts them, that
Yeah.
specific Digimon. If you use a fire type, it will show you how much fire uh moves damage them for each time. But like the first time you go to attack it, it's all question marks because you don't know exactly how it actually damages them.
Yeah.
So you actually have to trial and error to figure out which Digimon are weak against what, unless you just absolutely know the Digimon.
Yeah.
But you defeat them and you get each Digimon depending on guessing their levels. Like rookies and in training, each time you defeat them, you get 100%. But you get a conversion rate percentage. When you get 100% conversion, which is however many times you have to defeat that specific Digimon to get it to 100%, then you converge that Digimon, which is basically you make the Digimon yourself.
Oh, really?
And yeah, that's how you get your Digimon. Now, if you wait until you get 200% of the conversion percentage and then convert the data into a Digimon, uh, then you get actually a stronger Digimon than the base Digimon. You'll get a stronger version of it.
Huh.
Yeah. So you just walk around, kill the Digimon over and over and over till you get 200% conversion rate,
Yeah.
then take the data, converge it, and then you get the stronger version of it, better stats. And then from there, you battle them, battle them, battle them. And once they hit a certain percentage or whatever, then you'll let you know, hey, you have Digimon ready to Digivolve, and then you can choose which, which branch they're going to Digivolve into. But you don't, but it keeps it's only the silhouette of the Digimon. You don't actually know which one you're going to Digivolve into until you've already unlocked that branch or seen that Digimon.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you already know the Digimon that you're looking for and how the silhouette's going to look. I mean, you could just look it up probably at this point, but yeah, I think it's the coolest thing. So like if you want to do like you still want Greymon, but you want all the Agumon path, you can literally find another Agumon, defeat them until you get the virgin rate up again, and then converge to another one. Or you can just start from Koromon, which is its lesser, I think, or in training, I can't remember. No, it's that's its lesser. It's in training is there's so many names I can't remember its name. Crap. I just did that too. Um, so you could get the branches and have every single Digimon. You just have to kill a Digimon over and over and over and over to keep the convergence up and then train it up. Because once you converge one, con once you make a Digimon, it goes down to 0%. So you have to kill them to get it back up to 200%.
Hmm.
Yeah. And like they do give you like a different percentage depending on I guess how strong the Digimon is and what's ranked. Because like he's in the rookie category, one of them's only giving you like 40% conversion every time I was defeating it. And then I know there's a champion that you can fight, but he doesn't respawn back. So it's like it's kind of pointless to fight him. I guess unless you can again until you get I guess the time travel stuff, I don't know how that's gonna work out. To ask my roommate because he's done it. He's got that stuff now, but he only gives you 5% conversion rate. You can only kill him once, and he's a bitch of a fight. And he's right there in the beginning area. So he's just best to just walk past. He isn't because he's not aggressive. He's just walking back and forth in his lobby, all chilling. As long as you don't fuck with him.
Reminds me of the giants in Skyrim. Like if you just leave them alone, they'll leave you alone.
Yeah. And then you have other champions that just like, hi, I'm here for that booty. Yeah. I actually have a line set up to Digivolve down to the villain of one of the best Digimon movies, the movie that introduced Omnimon, which Omnimon apparently had to have his name changed because Omni means God, and Mon is short for monster, so he's God Monster. And apparently, a bunch of people in the United States didn't like that.
Well, yeah.
Oh well, the game still calls him Omnimon, which makes me happy. Fuck you, people who don't like the name. It's just a fucking name. But Omnimon is Metal Garurumon and War Greymon fused together.
Huh.
Yeah, they end up fusing together in the movie because they got their ass beat separately. And
Oh
Ty
man,
and
help me.
Taylor, I'm trying to remember the kid's name that has
Um,
Garurumon.
yeah,
Ah,
I can't remember his name either. Mm.
shit. But yeah, they try to wake him up and stuff, talk to him, and then a bunch of kids started basically email bombing, get up, or you can do this, basically inspirational stuff because they're in the digital space and they're having the kids, a bunch of kids and people email this stuff to that area so they can slow down the virus, the virus Digimon they're facing.
You talking about Matt?
And yeah,
Yeah,
Matt,
I had to Google it real quick.
yeah, I could see him in my head. I
I
knew who I
pictured
was
his
talking
face, but
about.
yeah, I couldn't think of his name. Yeah. Mm.
Kai and Matt,
Yeah.
and Ty and Matt, not Kai and Matt.
Yeah. Mm.
Is it Ty or TJ? Yeah.
It's Ty
Anyways,
with a T.
Ty.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Names that sound similar fuck me up bad. Um, but then they all they like their bodies fuse into their head, turn into like soul energy goes into their heads, and then their heads sit up, and then the energy from all those messages fuse down into them to form the body of Omnimon. And with War Greymon, he uses the sword, and then the mouth of Garurumon becomes a fucking gun. Yeah, it's fucking sick. Omnimon's dope. I like Digimon, man. Like, I'm surprised it took me this long to really start playing Digimon games.
Yeah. I've seen the first ow, my leg. I've seen the first like season, I guess you would call it, of the show, but
Yeah,
I've never played any of the games. So
before Ty's sister shows up.
yeah, I can't even remember exactly how it ends off when I was watching it at the end, but I was intending on watching the next season and I just kind of never got around to it and got distracted by other shows. So
Mm.
but yeah, I liked it for the most part. I probably would have enjoyed it more if I watched it when I was younger, but I liked it for the most part.
Well, there's one where the main people are adults. And the dude literally fucking
Yeah, I
punches a
saw that.
Digimon.
I didn't watch any of this, but yeah, I saw that.
Apparently the dude just runs up and just fucking punches Digimon. Like he ain't no bitch. He has no problem just getting up and punching Digimon. So, it's me, ranting about Digimon and gaming. Anything you got?
Well, like I said, yesterday we celebrated my birthday. We went and saw the new Tron movie. So
Oh, how was that?
yeah, I really liked it. Um, I won't spoil anything, but just I mean, as people well know, it is technically the third movie in the series.
Mhm.
but it also sort of goes in a new direction. If that's probably all I'll say. It's going to take the series kind of in a new direction, I guess. I'll say that much.
Okay.
So whatever expectations you have with it, maybe like with well, I don't want to say too much without spoiling it. Anyways, yeah, I'll say the positives though. Like I really liked it. Jared Leto, he did a really good job as the lead role character. He plays Eris, and he is uh really good. A lot of good. I will say there's a lot of good character development in the movie. I really enjoyed that. The special effects are really, really good. Uh, the action. This is probably the most action packed out of all of them. I'll say that much. Because as much as I love Tron Legacy, there are a lot of like scenes in that movie that are kind of a lot of talking scenes and downtime. But not that there's a problem with that, because obviously you need to get to know characters
Yeah.
and stuff, but there's just maybe if one too many of them in that movie, admittedly. And but this one, it's just like very action was their first like focus, like a lot of action scenes, a lot of car chasing, motorcycle chasing scenes,
I kind of
and
figured considering it with them coming
yeah.
into our world, things are going to get crazy.
Yeah, and it takes place both, yeah, a lot of action scenes both in the real world and in the grid, so both on both ends. So
Okay.
and but yeah, really good. But yeah, everything looks really good. There was no part of it I looked at it and thought, oh, that was maybe they should have put a little bit more work into that special effect or something, or into, but no, everything looked like really well done. So
That's
and
good.
so, and it was in terms of entertainment, like if someone's just looking for an entertaining movie, they probably would like this one the most out of all of them because it's definitely the most entertaining in terms of like action. Now, if they want like a core Tron story, more like the first one, more like, I guess, like more of a purist, they may not like this one as much. So I'll say that much because, like I said, it does kind of maybe go in a slightly different direction with the series. So, but yeah, really, I liked it though. I thought it was really good. It actually was went into direction I didn't really expect, but it was kind of a welcome direction, if that makes sense. Like I really liked it. So,
Yeah.
and so I probably will watch it, not in theater probably, but I'll probably watch it again I'll watch it on streaming or whatever. What I don't know what the heck it's called. Well, probably Disney, right? Disney Plus, I'm sure. So I'll
Yeah,
probably
probably on Disney.
maybe I'll get it on DVD or something and watch it again. I was actually going to see if they would come out with a DVD trilogy pack when it came out on DVD, and if they did, I'd probably just buy the trilogy pack. So I thought,
Yeah, that's probably what I would do too.
yeah.
Now the
So,
question I have it, did they leave it open enough like they did the previous one to make it where it's like it could have another one?
yeah, they did. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, music is really good. Of course, I am biased toward Daft Punk's music with Legacy, but Nine Inch Nails did a really good job with the soundtrack in this movie, though. I'll say that. So, and yeah,
No.
I was trying to think if there's anything else I could say without spoiling anything, or at least major spoiling. So, might be a weird comment, but I really like the colors of the movie. You know how Tron Legacy had a lot of the blues and stuff like that, like the glowing blue and stuff especially in the grid. And but this one it has like red everywhere, and of course red's my favorite color, so I loved like
Yeah.
all of the coloring in the movie. It was really good. So cinematography was really, really good. So
Yeah. I do really want to see it.
yeah, I would
I'm
just,
glad to.
yeah. It's a little tricky, like who I would want to recommend this movie to, because I'm like, that's why I was saying, like, if you're a Tron purist, I could actually see someone not liking it as much. So, but you might, depending on how open-minded you are, with it, with series and stuff like that in movies, with different series and stuff like that, you might still really love it. So me like yeah, I mean, because I'm one of those people. I still like. There's a lot of people that hate on the first Tron movie. I actually like the first Tron movie. I when I watched it, because I saw Legacy first, and then then I went back and watched the original Tron, and I was actually pleasantly surprised how much I really liked it. I was like, "Ooh, that was a good movie. I like that movie." So, because I heard nothing but like negative stuff. Well, from people I knew anyway. I heard a bunch of negative stuff about it. They're like, "Oh, that movie put me to sleep," or whatever is what a lot of people told me that knew me. And I was like, oh, really? Is it that bad? And I watched it and I was like, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Mm. And maybe a little dated because it's an 80s movie, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, when I seen the trailer, I was like, oh yeah, this is something I have to eventually watch.
Yeah. If you like action-packed movies, you'll probably at least be entertained by it. I'll say that. So,
Are you not entertained?
yeah, pretty much. So, and because
We're-
even my mom, she's not a Tron fan, and even she admitted that she was like, "Yeah, I was pretty entertained when I watched it. The action scenes were really fun to watch." So, yeah.
Yeah, another thing I can't wait to see is they're doing Highland.
Highland.
They're remaking Highlander.
Oh, Highlander. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they were remaking that.
Yep, and Henry Cavill's the Highlander.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Then look, and it's
oh,
got a heck of a budget too this time. Like they're planning on going hardcore on redoing it, which is kind of awesome to see.
I think I was looking at upcoming movies. I think the next big movie I was looking forward to was probably Scream 7, but that one won't come out until like February or March or something like that. So it'll be a few months for that one comes out. But yeah, I think that was the next one that I was looking forward to.
Hmm.
Other than that, yeah, after Tron, that was pretty much it. So because there weren't really any horror movies coming out this year that I was like, because usually in October there's always at least one horror movie I want to watch, but this year there just wasn't really any that jumped out at me. So I was kind of like, I'd kind of rather just see Tron.
Yeah,
So I did, and I'm not really I mean, I like Christmas movies, I do, but when it comes to Christmas movies, I usually watch older Christmas movies. So I don't typically watch Christmas new ones when they come out, although I have before. So yeah, probably not until Scream 7 comes out is probably the next big movie I'm looking forward to.
yeah, yeah. I know. I'm looking forward to the new Conjuring.
Yeah, I did want to see Conjuring, what is it? Last Rites or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
But I didn't know if I'd really want to go to the theater to see that one. I think I would rather probably just watch it on streaming. So,
yeah,
and just that way, if I don't find it super, because I love the Conjuring universe, or the concept of it and everything, but like
mm,
the movies for me are hit or miss, and so sometimes I'll watch one of them and it's a little on the boring side, so it's nice to at least
yeah,
know I can pull up my phone and maybe play on it or something while I'm watching the rest of the movie. Admittedly, I hate to admit that, but yeah. So, but then some of them I'll be pleasantly surprised how good it is, and I want to sit through the whole thing. So, it's a little bit of a gamble for me with those movies. So,
yeah,
but I figured I would like The Nun too, so I did see that one in theater because I'm one of those people that actually like The Nun. So I know that movie gets a lot of hate, but I like that movie. So, and I like The Nun too as well. So, and but yeah. So I did see that one in theater, but The Conjuring Last Rites, I was like, it looks good, it looks interesting, but I probably will watch it on streaming. just in case. But yeah.
Yeah, I've watched all the Conjurings for the most part on streaming. I think the earlier Conjuring series, I had the DVDs of. I don't know what happened to them.
Hmm.
I do eventually, when I get a lot of other stuff settled in this house, want to get some shelving
Yeah.
and start re doing my movie collection again.
Yeah. Probably once I move into more of a permanent apartment, yeah, I'm probably gonna get me like a media shelf myself because I'm my DVD and slash game disc collection is starting to get a little out of hand, and it's finding harder and harder for me to find places to put them. So
Yeah.
I need like a media shelf or something. But I don't plan on living here that much longer, so when I get a more permanent apartment, I'll deal with that. So we'll see where the wind blows. So anything else excited besides Digimon you do this weekend?
Dude, no, that was probably the most exciting thing I've ever done. Not really. Uh,
That's the most this weekend anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
over this weekend,
Yeah.
definitely.
Not in your life. Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, no, let's see here. That's basically it for me. This weekend, I have went to bed a pretty decent time. I didn't stay up late, do crazy shit or anything. I was kind of old man this week. This weekend, I don't have no other way to
Old
say
man.
it.
You old manned it this weekend. Yeah. That's
I was
usually me
boring
every
this
weekend.
weekend.
This was probably the more exciting weekend I've had in a long time because I normally don't do anything on the weekend. I usually sit around. So, but like I said, my mom came over and so we went and did stuff. So, but next weekend I'll go back to being boring again. So, yeah, we went and ate at Denny's too. I didn't know this, but apparently my kids have never had Denny's before. So, because my mom asked me where I wanted to eat, and I was just like, well, I said Chili's first, but she said I didn't know if this was true or not because I hadn't been to Chili's in forever, but she said you had to use the app to order there, even if you go inside. And I was like, really? They don't even have like a tablet or something you can order on? She was like, well, they might. I don't know. And I was like, well, and that's when Denny's popped in my head. I was like, well, you know what? Let's just go to Denny's. So, and my kids were like, what is Denny's? So, like, y'all never had Denny's? Like, apparently not. So we went to Denny's. I got country fried steak, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I ain't had Denny's in a minute.
Yeah, usually if I go to Denny's, it's usually when I'm with my best friend John, because every time we hang out, he always wants to eat at Denny's for some reason. I don't know why. But and
He's
I was
that
like, yeah, we
friend.
can eat at Denny's. I like Denny's, and so, but that's usually when I eat there. But me and him haven't got a chance to really hang out in a long time because he recently got married again, and so we haven't seen each other. But uh, you know how that is,
hmm
and so I was like, well, let's go to Denny's. So it was pretty good.
Yeah, Denny's ain't bad.
Yeah. It's pretty good budget food. It's not too expensive for what you get. I know a lot of truck drivers like to eat there. So mostly because they're open 20. Well, I think they are still open 24 hours, right? I think they are.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Last time I checked, they were. Because I've gone in there like, yeah, me and my friend, we've gone in there at like 3 in the morning before. So, well, that or sometimes we went to Waffle House. So,
Yeah, Waffle House. I like going to Waffle House if it's like early ass in the morning
yeah,
because unlike with Denny's, Waffle House you can get the meal anytime. Denny's kind of limits some stuff,
yeah,
and then Because like, 3 o'clock in the morning run to Denny's is kind of nice. Not Denny's, but Waffle House.
Waffle House, yeah. I always, every time I
Ugh.
go to Waffle House, I always get the same thing. I always get the steak melt sandwich thing. I don't
Mm.
know. I don't know why I never order anything else, but every time I go there, I'm like, yeah, I'll just get that. I don't know why.
I just my usual.
Yeah, just give me the usual. And that was back when I was a big coffee drinker, so I'd drink like 10 cups of coffee while I was there, but I can't drink coffee now. For some reason it hurts my stomach. So I guess if I'd have to I guess I just get water. I don't know. Or just a soda. I don't know. But yeah, then I usually always get coffee and they refill my cup like 10 times, I think. Then I'd be up all night like eh. Not necessarily because of the caffeine, but how much sugar I put in it because I put a lot of sugar in my coffee.
I don't put a lot of sugar in my coffee.
Well, I did at that time. Toward the end, I did put less in there. So I kind of switched from putting a bunch of sugar to kind of putting more creamer in it. And but now, like I said, now I can't even drink it. So my body says no, no. Especially late at night. I was always a late night coffee drinker for some reason. I'd wait until like really late in the night and I'd make me a pot of coffee. I don't know why. I sound like an old man.
Yeah, you're getting older.
Geez, Eric, how did I start talking about coffee?
I don't know. That was all you,
Somehow
bro.
I
I
wound up getting
just
on coffee. I don't know.
I just said he was like, yeah, I don't put that
As
much
soon as
sugar
I
in it, and then
said,
you
"Oh
just
yeah,"
went,
it finally clicked in my head. I'm like, "Why am I going on about coffee?" I don't know. I was like, I sound like an old man. It's like yesterday, I was sitting there talking with my mom, and somehow we got on the conversation of taxes. I was like, "Geez, why am I talking about taxes?"
damn.
I don't even know how we got on that conversation. So.
Uh,
Coffee and taxes. That's my excitement now. I just got done saying I had an exciting weekend, and now I'm talking about coffee and taxes. Excuse me.
damn. You were getting old, man. We gotta face it at some point.
I know, right? I need to do something more exciting in my life, apparently. Because what I'm doing now apparently is not all that exciting. Oh man, and now I'm yawning. When are you gonna change
Uh,
that background?
I don't know. Maybe when you change your background, or make me
Yeah,
one for Barf City. I don't know.
yeah. I guess I need to start working on the new art
Yeah,
for Barf City so we can get an upgrade.
I make my own artwork for my own personal background soon.
I know through the movie, my daughter, she kept talking through the whole thing. My mom sat next to her. She was just like, because she does that, she talks through movies. If I was sitting next to her, I would have already have shushed her by then. But because I always have to do that when she's watching a movie with me, even at home, I'll be like, okay, Chloe, like, let's watch the movie together and find out. Because she'll start asking a bunch of questions. So, who's that guy? Is that a bad guy? Is that like, shh. But I wasn't sitting next to her. My mom was, and she was over there rambling, and my mom was just kind of like, "Oh, okay, okay," kind of nodding along with it. And when the movie ended, I was started messing with my mom. I was just like, "You need to tell your friend over there that she needs to not talk during a movie. It's really." And she was like, "Well, she's your daughter." And my son was sitting on the other side of me because he was sitting next to her, his sister, and then he moved over to me because I was holding the popcorn. And he was just like, when she kept talking on and on, he was like, "I am so glad I moved over here because I would have had to listen to all that." So
Yeah. That's your kid.
Yep, she's a talker even during the movie.
Oh, my kids are. No, no, no.
Mm.
No, like I don't mind talkers in movies. It just depends on like how
If
you're doing it.
if
Like,
it's just a couple of times, I don't mind that. But yeah, yeah, she'll get really carried away. You have to shush her, or she'll just keep going and going. But my mom wasn't doing that, so my mom was nodding along. She just went with it. So, but no one complained or anything, or at least not externally. Maybe in their heads, they were sitting there going, "Tell that girl to shut up,"
someone shut that fucking kid up. Damn.
or start kicking the backs of all her chairs, like, "Shut her up."
Nah, I'd be the type because I would like recognize the age group,
Yeah.
and I would be like, look over. I'd probably have thrown something at you, been like, and just point at your daughter. Just that'd be
Get
what
some
I'm.
duct tape on her mouth. Jeez.
Like I won't ever say I won't say it because especially when it comes to someone's kid, but I will be like, can you please? I
Uh,
get it, it's a kid.
Luckily, that movie was pretty loud, so it probably drowned most of what some of what she was saying out. Because that's one
Probably.
comment I will say. It was like the fighting scenes. They did the sound effect, sort of in the same line of like what Star Wars does. With all the sound effects and stuff, and
Yeah.
computerized, and they were really, really loud too when they were doing them. It was like, it was like, geez,
I
sounds like
like
a
those
spaceship exploding.
I like those kind of movies in the theater, but when it comes to watching them at home, it kind of sucks because like you're having to constantly mess with the volume on your TV.
Oh yeah, unless you're wearing headphones, it's a little better with headphones. But yeah, if you're, because then yeah, the talking scenes come on and you're like, I can't hear anything. You turn it up and then it's hurting your ears. Yeah, so
And you turn it up for the talking, and all of a sudden, the next thing you know,
yeah,
out of nowhere, boom!
kablam! Yeah,
Like,
like,
ah,
like geez,
jeez Louise, Velma.
that's a problem I have with some action movies too. Like it'll be one quiet talking scene, and then literally the next scene, there's just a bunch of guns firing off, and it's like so loud. I'm like, geez.
Hmm. Or my favorite is they're trying to talk, they're having talking scenes during gunfire,
Oh yeah.
and and the talking is quiet.
Yeah, and you can't hardly hear. Yeah.
I was like, look, if there's gonna be gunfire, make your actors scream, yell it out,
Right.
because
Make
like,
make them shout, yeah. Which would be more
make me
realistic
wanna
too.
shout.
What is up with you and constantly breaking into song?
That's just who I am.
Just who you are. Yeah. I also kind of have that problem. It's not as bad anymore with like more modern day horror movies, but for several years there, particularly in like the 2000, I think early 2010s as well, kind of did this. But there was a lot of horror movies where they would make it so dark during certain scenes you literally couldn't, unless it was like pitch black in your house, you literally couldn't see anything. Like it's nice that it's dark because I know they want that atmosphere, but it's like it's so freaking dark I can't see jack squat if there's even just the slightest light in my room. And I'm like, geez, but
Yeah.
more modern ones aren't quite as bad with that. They'll light up the scene a bit more. So, but yeah, anytime I watch a horror movie from that particular like era, it's like it's always like that during the dark scenes. Like I can't freaking see anything if there's like even one light on. So, like I can't freaking see anything. It's kind of the same problem I have with the sometimes when I'm in a dungeon in any of the Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah.
If you don't got most of the lights off in your room, like as soon as you walk in a dungeon, I can't see jack squat.
And then when you come out of it and the world's just so bright, all of a
Yeah,
sudden you're
you're
like,
like, ah,
oh,
yeah.
bright light, bright light.
Yeah. No, it's bright. Yeah, you feel like a vampire coming out of your coffin or something. Ah, yeah.
Mm. Or fucking Mogwar.
Do what?
Or a Magua, whatever it is called. Gizmo and them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Margwar.
Mark. Is that
I
what they're called? Markwars?
Magwas, something like that. Starts with an M.
Oh,
Yeah, I just haven't said that word in forever.
huh. Interesting.
That's another movie series I want to get all of. Oh, three movies. I think there's three movies for it. There's either two or three.
Yeah, I saw the trailer during the Tron movie. I saw the trailer for the new Predator movie. What was it called? Uh,
Oh,
Prey
Badlands.
Badlands. Yeah, that's what it was called. And because I saw it, I was like, oh, I guess this is the Predator movie, the new one.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it looks good.
yeah, it did look good. I guess I need to catch up with the series. So mm.
Yeah, all I have to do is watch the Killers of Killers thing, and then I'm caught up that I need to finish Alien Earth at some point, but it kind of got a little at the last episode I watched.
And
Eh,
that's the only way I can think to describe it.
yeah. Well, like they made it so freaking. A lot of the newer movies have ruined that series.
I didn't know they were. I also saw a trailer for the um but my mind just went blank. What is it? The Mandalorian? My mind just went blank. What is it called?
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. That's how you say that. I don't, right when I was about to say it, my brain just went and yeah, the I didn't know they were making a movie out of that. So, and I just saw the trailer for it,
Hmm.
and I was just like,
Uh,
oh, that's going to be a movie now. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, and I saw that, and I was like, the new Mandalorian. It was a Mandalorian, and so called Mandalorian and something else. I can't remember what it was called. They flashed it so quickly on me, and I was just like,
Hmm.
oh, okay. I was like,
I'll
well,
have to look into that.
I couldn't really get into the show, but personally, but
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Because I didn't know that. Considering Pedro Pascal is being Mr. Fantastic right now.
hmm,
I don't know, so he must be. I mean, I guess he still works for Disney because Star Wars is Disney too now. Hmm. He's gonna be the Mandalorian and Mr. Fantastic. Because I thought they ended the series.
yeah, but maybe the movie's going to end the series. I don't know. I couldn't tell if it was like a sequel to the series or if it was a taking a side story to the series or a prequel or what. I don't know. So I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
I'll
guess
have to.
it's fair to say I don't know enough about the series to know that either. So mm,
Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely have to look into it.
yeah, I mean it looked interesting if you're a fan of the series. People that are a fan of the series it probably looks like they'd really like it. So
Yeah,
I know that I hyped it up so much, didn't I? Just now. If you're a fan of the series, you'll probably like it. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. You're so helpful.
yeah.
I just that's all I could think to say, so that's just what came out. Yeah. I know I'm
If you're a
just
Star Wars fan, you might like.
yeah. I'm just so good with oh, what the heck is that noise? Oh. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode because my brain's malfunctioning. So
Yeah, that's
we're
like
almost out of
Kevin.
time anyway.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Everyone comment down below and tell Kevin happy birthday.
That, that better
And
be every comment too. Happy birthday, Kevin. No, I'm just
also
kidding.
comment what's a movie that's coming out that you are looking forward to, or a TV show potentially. And with that being said, we will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Welcome to the city where chaos thrives. Kevin and Eric keep people alive. Random talks and stories collide. Varsity anthem, let's take a ride. Varsity, the place to be. Laughs and madness, wild and free. Tune in now, let the good vibes flow. madness, wild and free. Tune in now, let the good vibes flow. Bar City, your favorite show. Eric drops a pun, Kevin